Hello everybody, welcome to another tutorial on Roland Zenbeats. In this video I'm going to show you my way, and there are, I'm sure, other ways to actually create my user loops from MIDI track. So let's create a new song. Let's close that, and let's click on the plus to add a track, and let's add an instrument track. Now let's select Roland Zenbeats and let's select sample verse, and let's use, as per a previous video that I just recently recorded, let's use the Division 106 presets. Let's get to the keyboard up and let's start selecting some of the sample I want to use. So for example, this clean bass. Okay, perfect. So let's double click on the loop builder here to bring up the piano roll, and let's expand also the settings in case I need to adjust a few notes. Let's record something. That's good enough for me, so we'll leave it there. Let's go also inside the drums here. Let's double click on it and let's select a drum kit. So for example, let's select something like Roland Classic drums, and let's go to the TR909, and let's choose also a pattern again from this Roland Classic drum. Let's try the groove one. Let's click play to sample it. Perfect. Okay, let's close that. Let's add a new instrument track, and let's select again Zenbeats as a plugin, and again sample verse. Let's select as a type of preset category Division 106, and let's choose something else. So for example, let's go for this pure pluck. Okay, let's get rid of this window. Let's test it. Okay, let's go close that window, double click on the loop. Okay, so we have the piano roll edited there. Let's click record. Okay, that would do. So we have 3 tracks, a drum track and 2 simple verse tracks, one for the bass and one for an additional pluck instrument or type of pluck instrument from Division 106. Now here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to click share. Here I'm going to say create stems. I'm going to call it sound for more test, SFM test. I'm going to get rid of this keyboard and click on create stem archive. Okay, this has been created. I select no now. I go back, and at this point I can save the project, or I can even export some of these tracks as MIDI files. But let's say that I'm starting from scratch, and let's say that let's go back to the home menu. We click OK to lose and create a new song. Let's click that to close the drum editor. Let's remove the window at the bottom. Or let's click and hold to remove that drum track. Let's select delete. Then let's add 3 audio track, one for the drum, one for the bass, and one for that pluck instrument. Now let's double click on the first loop. Let's go to the category user, and now we click on this symbol here to import. Now we look for a mix down. We find a folder called SFM test, which is what we created for the stem. Let's load the drum, track 1 drum, which is the drum part, which we click open. Okay, after a while you will see that appearing on the screen as well. It's about to come. Here we go. So we can click on it, click and hold. Let's click rename, and let's call it, for example, SFM drum. Okay, and let's click OK. Now let's do the same for the bass. So we go again to mix down, to SFM test, and bring in the first track number 2, which was our bass. Again, we have to wait a few seconds for that to appear here on the screen. Here we go. It is refreshing the screen. Of course, you can change the folder to force a refresh as well. Okay, here it is. Click and hold to rename it. Okay, so let's get rid of all of that, and let's call this SFM bass. Okay, we click OK, and again let's do that for the third track as well. Mix down, SFM test, third track. Okay, it's been imported, and now the screen should refresh again. Here we go, and it should read show the new track imported. Here we go. That's that one. Click select it, click and hold again to rename it, and let's change that. Let's type SFM black for now, and let's click OK. So now we have imported 3 new waveforms, which I can use now for my own loops. I can say add a drum there, and then I can say double click on the second one, check in a drum there again, the same in here. Then we go to the second track, double click again, we put a bass there, and we put a bass on the next one, and then here we double click and put the pluck. Now we change quickly to set as part follow, part follow, part follow, part follow. We go back to select the first loop, and we click play, and let's listen. As you can see, very straightforward on how you can create your user loops, and you can reuse that in all your composition and all your songs as you need. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. See you next time. Bye.